Life, not death, has always been the fundamental spiritual question of every great spiritual tradition. Oh yes, quote, "Let us live happily without hate amongst those who do hate," the Buddhist Dhammapada says. "Today I put before you death and life. Choose life," Yahweh says. Who is better in religion, the prophet teaches in the Quran, than those who surrender their purpose to God while doing good to humankind? In fighting there is no wisdom. It is only fools that fight, the Hindu Panchatantra tells us. And Jesus says, "Blessed are the peacemakers." But if it's true that all religion seeks the God of life, it's also true that life-giving, not death-dealing, has always been the particular province of women. It is women who have borne the sons their fathers sent to war. It is women who have buried the men on whom their very lives depended. It is women who have been left alone, babies in their arms, babies in their bellies, to deal with the madness that comes from the madness of war. Indeed, women have a place to fill and a stake to claim and a role to play in the world's pursuit of peace. It is women who are trafficked to satisfy the warriors. From 250 to 500,000 women were raped by marauding gangs of soldiers in Rwanda alone in 1994. It's women who are forced into sexual slavery and exploitation for the sake of the warriors. The International Organization for Migration estimates that over 2 million women are trapped in war zones this morning and are sold across borders annually. In 1995 in Cambodia, 31% of the so-called sex workers were girls between the ages of 12 and 17. It's women who endure domestic violence at home from their frustrated and violence-driven warrior husbands, and it's women who bear and feed and raise the children raping warriors leave behind. But those issues never get negotiated. Those issues never come to the compensation tables. Those issues, the issues of women and the children they're left to support in the midst of war as a result of war, are never redressed by peace treaties, never dealt with by male mediators, never factored into the costs of war, never considered in the determination to go to war, never even counted as victims. Indeed, women have a place to fill and a stake to claim and a role to play in the world's pursuit of peace. Indeed, women have a right to participate in the decisions that lead to the waging of war, to judge the strategies They have a right to judge the strategies that are becoming the instruments of war and to suggest, no, to demand the feminine alternatives of listening and seeing and caring and relating and reaching out and feeling for the other that lead the world away from war. It's time for women to take as much responsibility for maintaining the life of the world as they do for bearing the life of the world. Otherwise, we raise one world to destroy the other. Otherwise, we make a mockery of the very spiritual responsibility we say we hold to bring life to birth in us, within us, around us.